So hi guys, my name is Kyla. In case you didn't know, I'm the Public Relations Chair for this term, and welcome to the Virtual Tabling 101 webinar. So first I'll be talking about the week of welcome, like details.
Wearing a white lab coat, clearly.
Can you guys please mute yourself? So first I'll be talking about the week of welcome details in case you were late to the meeting or you didn't come, since it's important to reiterate that information. And then afterwards, I'll talk about the Zoom setup and how we're going to be tabling virtually. And then lastly, I'll just give some tips and advice on how to recruit better based on information I gained from my predecessors' presentations and some other resources. Okay, so week of welcome is next week. It's from August 31st to September 4th. I also put the link here from the ASI website for more information about Week of Welcome. But basically, each club or each organization gets 2 3-hour periods of tabling. And so for us, we're going to be tabling on September 2, which is a Wednesday from 1 to 4 p.m. and on September 3, which is a Thursday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So those are 3 hours each, and the shifts are divided by the hour, so there's 3 shifts each day. And in each shift, there's going to be about 7 volunteers who are going to be tabling. So I'll get into more of that later. So how the Zoom tabling is going to work is, I cannot see if something's blocking. Okay. So basically how it's going to work is students will enter into the main Zoom room, and they're going to be assigned into a breakout room. And there's going to be about 6 of them. And in those breakout rooms is where the volunteer is going to be talking to the students and interacting and recruiting. And so there's going to be a main room and 6 breakout rooms. And there's going to be a volunteer in each of those rooms. So 7 volunteers per shift. Oops, by the way, I cannot press. So in the main room, there's going to be 1 volunteer. They're going to be screen sharing a PowerPoint slide, which is going to act as a virtual trifold, so that when students enter, they can get information about Circle K at a glance, what we do, who we are, and all that jazz. There's going to be some fun music playing in the background, just so that, you know, we're a fun club. And it'll be playing at a low volume so that we can hear the students and they can hear us. So the volunteer is going to be greeting the students, and they're going to assign them to a breakout room. And they're responsible for managing the flow of students into the rooms, because we don't know how hectic it's going to be. We're given 2 days to table, only 3 hours. So we're expecting it's going to be kind of crazy. And so, yeah. Now in the breakout rooms, there's going to be a volunteer in each of those rooms for a total of 6. And they're just going to wait in that room until a student or a group arrives. And I mentioned group because sometimes there could be like 3 people coming into the main Zoom room at one time, and we can put them into 1 breakout room, since, you know, that would save our resources. In case things get too crazy, we have more open breakout rooms for people. And then in those breakout rooms is where you're going to be interacting with the students. You're going to converse, do your recruitment spiel. You can basically do all of these things. You can show our recruitment videos. You can screen share a trifold. I'm going to need to make that. Also important, make sure that you share the sign-up sheet link. I will also provide those. I will probably make like a document with all of the resources that you can show and share. And then you can also give a digital flyer. I also put that on BeachSync, but I'll also provide it for you guys. And you can also provide them the link tree. The link tree is also on our digital flyer, but the link tree basically it's basically a link with all of our links, all of our important links to our social medias and other resources that we have. And so, yeah, And so, yeah, do you guys have any questions? Is anything unclear? You guys can speak now. You can raise your hand at any point or unmute yourself at any point and ask questions. I cannot see anything though. But yeah, are there any questions? I'll give it a minute. Okay, so there are no questions. I'll be moving on. So I'll be talking about how to recruit. So this is just a summary of everything I'll be talking about. I will also show this slide at the end, just so you guys can see it more. And yeah, so how to recruit. So number one, this is blocking. Number one, smile and be friendly. Of course, we want to look approachable and welcoming. We don't want to be intimidating. We don't want to make them uncomfortable. Just be the best version of yourself, and that way it's easy for them to talk to us, and it's easy for them to, open up. And keep in mind that we are representing Circle K, so as always, be respectful, be inclusive, and be professional. Number two, make genuine connections. So you're not there to lecture about Circle K. You're there to meet new people, introduce yourself, they introduce themselves too, and just have a conversation that would encourage them to join our club. And I underline conversation because conversation means that both sides are talking. You're not the only one talking. You're not there to lecture. So let them talk. Let them ask questions as well. And part of making genuine connections is to show a real interest in wanting to get to know the other person. Because keep in mind that these people are potential Circle K members. And so just like in our club, we want to make friends in our club. We want to connect with everyone. And these people are no different because we view them as people who are interested in joining our family. And along with that, make sure you remember their names, because then that really shows that you're putting effort into getting to know them, and that you're being real and genuine. And like when you see them at the meeting, you could recognize the name and be like, hi, thanks for coming, and things like that. So yeah. Number three, so now that you've gotten to kind of introduce yourself, you probably know what their year is, what their major is. Find out what they're looking for. So what are they looking for in a club? What are their interests? And something that might come up is if they've been in Key Club, make sure that you don't compare. Circle K is not a better version. It is a different experience. We don't want to bash Key Club. Once again, let's be respectful and just don't hate. And yeah. So number four is to match a Circle K tenant. Oops, I cannot work this thing. Is to match a Circle K tenant to their interests. So talk about Circle K based on their interests, and make sure that you know some events for each tenant that you can talk about, and share some of your personal experiences. That makes it more convincing, more persuading for them to join. And yeah, so maybe they mentioned that they like service, they like community service. Then you can mention about an event that you went to, like 7 Cups. It was a really great event. I really got to see the impact that I was making, and yeah, you can just go on about events. I've actually I gave examples for each tenant, so they're a bit detailed, but just to give you guys some ideas about what you can talk about. And yeah, so first is service. So we have many events each month. You can talk about, I gave examples pre-COVID and during COVID, because especially it's important to list examples of, events that are happening right now, because they're joining when everything is virtual. They want to know what they can do and what activities we have and what events that are going on in this pandemic. So make sure that you give some examples or events relating to what's happening now. And yeah, so we have our 7 Cups, Long Beach, Citadel Corps, Free Rice, and just mention that it is little or no commitment. We don't require our members to go to a certain number of events. We provide carpool. That's not relevant right now, but we do that. For leadership, we have many opportunities. You can apply for a board position. You can lead or join a committee or impact team, chair events, etc. And just you can emphasize that it is also good to put on your resume. And for fellowship, you get to make new friends, meet people from other schools, divisions, and districts. It's especially easier now since everything is virtual. It's very easy to host events and interclubs with schools from across the country. And yeah, I just gave some examples. These examples can overlap because, as we know, we still have the family system, the mentor-mentee system. I just put them there because it happened before COVID. But yeah, you can also mention how we do Discord, and we bond over Discord and on Zoom. We do study sessions, gaming, and bonding. So yeah, if they're interested in gaming, you can even mention the things that we do over at Discord and movie nights and interclubs. Yeah. So those are just examples. So number 5, provide resources. So now they've gotten an understanding of what Circle K is kind of, and then and they're interested. So this is definitely the time when you could, drop the sign up link, and so that they can learn more about our club. Make sure that you mention our first general meeting and that they come out to our week of awesome events, since those are geared towards our newer members. Also direct them to our social media accounts and websites to keep in touch. So you could also drop the link tree, our flyers, and once again, you can show our recruitment videos and all that jazz. Yeah. Lastly, follow up. So once again, this is not just, what do you call that? This is just not like, you're not going to be interacting to them just once. You'll be seeing them again since they are a potential Circle K member. It's really important that you follow up with them to continue that connection. It shows that you care. Make sure you reach out, encourage them to go to our events. And it's especially important if you remember their name. Yeah. So that is how to recruit. How long did I take? So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask anytime. And yeah, let me check the chat. And lastly, I'm just going to be talking about the week of welcome tabling signups. So if you're interested in helping us out, definitely sign up and help us recruit new members to our family. The more the merrier. And these signups are due on this Saturday at 11:59. I also put that volunteers, they're recommended to use the Zoom virtual background, or at least wear your Circle K shirt, so then it shows our organization off. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at my email, or you can hit me up on Facebook Messenger. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. That was a pretty short workshop.
Yeah. Min. Koi actually has a...
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he has his hand raised.
Min. Anyways. Professor Kyla, what was number 3 again?
Number 3? Oops, let me... Oh, here. Match a Circle K. Oh, no, find out what they're looking for. If you want to see the detail. Yeah, I could also share these slides to you guys.
Yeah, I'm also recording, so if you guys sign up for a tabling shift, Kyla's going to send you all the info.
Guy asked a pretty good question. Who's going to be the host for each day? So the host is going to be the one in the main Zoom room. Yeah. So I haven't quite worked out who's going to be which. I think you guys can just pick whoever wants to be in the breakout room and who wants to be in the main Zoom room, but they're going to be the hosts because they're the ones assigning breakout rooms and everything. When is the quiz? You all get A's. You're welcome, Audrey. There's lecture. Does anyone have any more questions?
So Luke asked if this was a board thing. Can you clarify that?
A board thing? Oh no, anyone can, or for signing up for tabling? Is that what he's asking? Yeah, anyone can sign up for tabling. I also posted it on Facebook. Yeah.
J. Kim has his hand raised.
Oh, I don't see that.
I can
Yeah,
just
Jake can
ask
go.
them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was curious for like, since everything's online and all, and when they enter the main room, are they entering the main room because like they're randomly placed there, or because they're actually interested beforehand? Like,
They-
how does that work?
They probably were interested because all our information is going to be in the Week of Welcome app platform that they have. And so they'll click on us if they're interested. So I guess they have some information about us because we did turn in some stuff during registration.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll add to that. So basically, if you want to attend Week of Welcome, then you have to register as a participant. So even if you're like a volunteer, you have to like register as a participant. But you know, if you don't go to Long Beach right now, we could just send you the link. But basically, yeah, they get to choose like their schedule on the app. It's kind of like a conference app. They get to choose like what like orgs they're interested in. So basically, if they click on our link, it's like from the app, and it like redirects them to Zoom. So most of the people are going to be interested. Mhm.
You can also check that
Thank
link out. Yes, guy. Everyone has to sign up if you want to go to Week of Welcome.
Yeah, if you see the link right there that Kyla's sharing, asiCSULB.org/week of welcome.
Yeah, there should be a sign up here at the very bottom. This is just the one with all the information. Yeah, this one. This is where you would register. So everyone has to register as a student there to attend and browse. Where can I find this PowerPoint? I can give it to I can share it, and it's also recorded.